Good morning everyone. Welcome to Math Cube. I am your resource person Deeksha. The topic that we will be taking up today is direct and inverse proportions from class 8th. As you can see, this chapter has two terms. One is direct proportion and the other is inverse proportion. We will be taking up each of these topics one after the other. Before I start, let me start by giving you one example. Let us understand or let us imagine that there is a group of 5 friends who are going out for a birthday party. Let us imagine it is Sandeep's birthday and he is throwing a birthday party for his friends. He will go to his father and say, "Dad, give me some money for paying the bill of the restaurant in which I am giving this party." Right? Now, as the day for the party approaches, he realizes that he has forgotten to call 2 of his other friends. He quickly gives them a call and says that, "Friends, you also come over, I am throwing my birthday party." Earlier he was calling for his 5 friends for birthday party. Now, since he has added 2 more people, the number of invitees now become 5 plus 2, 7. Yes? Now, what will be the next thing that he will do immediately? He goes to his father and says that, "Dad, I need more money because I have more people coming in for my birthday party." Now, can you see that there is any relationship between the number of children who are coming for birthday party and the money required to be paid? Yes, so we can see that there is a relationship between the number of children who are coming for a birthday party and the money which needs to be paid. So, number of children and money to be paid we find that there is a relationship. And what is the kind of relationship that is there? It is a direct relationship. What does that mean? It means that as the number of children who are coming for the party will increase, the amount which will be required to be paid will also keep on increasing. Yes, is it making sense to all of us? Let us move to another example to further clarify things. Suppose Inaya stays at a distance of 10 minutes from the school. That means Inaya is staying, her house is at a place where it takes her 10 minutes to go to her school by her school bus. This is of course before the pandemic, where physical classes were happening. Now, her father decides to shift the house and the house where she is staying in is away from the school. And now she is taking, earlier she was taking 10 minutes, now she is taking more time to reach the school. Do you all agree? Because as the distance of Inaya's house increase from the school, the more is the time that she will be requiring to reach the school, considering that the traffic remains the same and she is travelling by the same school bus. So, can we say that there is any relationship which is there from distance of the school and time taken to reach the school? So, we find that there is a direct relationship between the distance from the school and time taken to reach the school, because as the distance from the school increases, the more is the time that you would need to reach the school. Right? So, this is what is known as direct and inverse direct proportion. Now, let us try to quantify this. Let us understand that if there are two quantities Q1 and Q2, when is the relationship said to be in direct proportion? Suppose we say that there is quantity Q1 and there is quantity Q2. And this quantity assumes different values x1, x2, x3, so on till xn, and correspondingly quantity Q2 assumes value y1, y2, y3, so on yn. So, we say that x is directly proportional to y. This symbol shows that x is directly proportional to y, which means that x by y is a constant. X by y is a constant. Therefore, x1 upon y1 equals to x2 upon y2. Now, let me further elaborate that two quantities Q1 and Q2 are said to be in direct proportion whenever this ratio of x1 y1, x2 y2, x3 y3, so on xn yn remains constant throughout. That means x1 upon y1 equals to x2 upon y2. Now, we will be taking up examples from your NCERT books and try to take up some problems where we can use this concept of direct and inverse proportions. Now, we will be taking up this question from exercise 13.1 of the NCERT textbook. This question says, following are the car parking charges near a railway station. So, there is a railway station along which there is a car parking and the following are the charges. So, for a 4-hour parking, the charges are rupees 60, for 8 hours it is 100, for 12 hours it is 140 and for 24 hours it is 180. Now, the question asks you to check if the parking charges are in direct proportion to the parking time. So, let us start by solving this question. So, the first step in any such question which I recommend is you should put these values in a tabular form. So, yeah, step 1 is that we make a table where we put these two quantities and tabulate it. So, we say that parking time and parking charge. So, these are the two quantities. So, for a 4-hour parking time, the charge is rupees 60, for 8 hours it is 100, for 12 hours it is 140 and for 24 hours it is 180. Now, in order to check whether these two quantities are in direct proportion, we just have to check whether x1 upon y1, this ratio is same as x2 upon y2. Yes or no? This is what we had discussed previously, that in order to ascertain whether the two quantities are in direct proportion, we check whether this ratio remains constant throughout. So, if this is true, then the two quantities are in direct proportion. So, check second step is to check if x1 upon y1 is equal to x2 upon y2. So, let us take this first ratio and try to simplify it. So, this will be 2 upon 30 further simplified as 1 upon 15. Then we take the second ratio. Second ratio is 8 upon 100. Further I can simplify it as 4 upon 50 or 2 upon 25. Can I further simplify this? No. So, this quantity when simplified gives me 2 upon 30, and this quantity when simplified gives me 2 upon 25. So, 2 upon 30, 1 upon 15 is not equal to 2 upon 25. Therefore, x1 upon y1 is not equal to x2 upon y2. This makes us conclude that parking charges are not in direct proportion to the parking time. Is this understood by everybody? In the next session, we will be talking about more examples and more problems from exercise 13.1 of the NCERT book. I hope you have found today's session useful. In case you would like to hear more from me, you have to subscribe to the channel and please like the video and press the bell icon for more notifications. Thank you.